You're listening to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, episode 308. Hey there, you amazing human, and welcome to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, the podcast that is designed for female entrepreneurs who want to make more money in a way that is in alignment for them. If you're looking for practical advice, proven strategies, and expert insights to help you navigate the challenges of growing your business, then you've come to the right place. Welcome, my friend. I am your host, Angela Henderson, a proud Canadian living in beautiful Australia, and I'm a business coach, consultant, and strategist who has helped thousands of women around the world build successful businesses. Through solo episodes and interviews with successful business owners, industry experts, and thought leaders, you'll get insider insights into what it takes to succeed in today's digital age. Whether you're struggling to scale your business, looking for ways to boost your productivity, or seeking ways to overcome the challenges of being an entrepreneur, this show has everything you need to succeed and more. So subscribe, pop your headphones on, and get ready to creating the business and life you deserve today by allowing the Angela Henderson Online Business Show help you create a winning strategy, develop the right mindset, and build lasting wealth. Well, hey there, you amazing human, and welcome back to another awesome episode of the podcast. I'm actually currently recording in my hotel room. This is where sometimes things just get a little bit unusual. I was holding an event, which I'm going to talk about in just a moment, yesterday, and I just forgot to record this podcast episode because life got busy. And so if the audio doesn't sound as good as it normally does, if it's a little bit more wanky than what it normally is, just bear with me. But it's really important to me to be consistent in my business. And one of those consistent things that I do is I record 2 podcast episodes. One, as you know, that gets released every Tuesday, and one that gets released every Thursday. So here I am on the Gold Coast in Australia, recording in this little hotel room. And it's about 7:30 p.m. at night. And this is just how we roll. And it's, just that reminder that you can always make things happen if you choose to. All right. So yes, now this particular episode, I'm talking to you about today on this particular episode, daring to be scared. And the one decision that pushed my limits over the last couple of weeks, but yet that limit has brought me numerous rewards. And I'm going to share with you that in a moment, because as entrepreneurs, there are many things that we're scared of and that we fear. And then there's these stories that creep in, and then we start to believe these stories, and then we stop doing things. And no matter if you're in the startup stage, growth stage, or scale stage, these moments of scaredness come in play. These moments of not pushing our limits come into play. And it's just a reminder on this podcast today about when you push through these, what magic can happen. And I want to share with you the one decision that pushed my limits more than probably anything else in a very long time. But before we get into this amazing episode, I just want to let you know that this episode is sponsored by the amazing Lauren, the fearless founder and visionary behind Gemini Creative Studio. She is a catalyst for brand revolutions, and Lauren specializes in custom branding, one-on-one brand consultancy, and runs the Brand Academy. Her sweet spot, you ask? Empowering disruptive female-led businesses to evolve from business as usual to extraordinary cult status. With a knack for fusing strategy, innovation, and a dash of daring magic, Lauren transforms businesses into unforgettable experiences. Whether you're a startup in need of a full brand overhaul or an established business ready to level up, Lauren is your go-to guru. She's more than just a consultant. She's a dedicated partner committed to fueling your brand journey to success. When working with Lauren, you're not just getting a brand, but something that is recognizable, something that is iconic. I strongly encourage you to head over to Gemini Creative Studio over on Instagram. Connect with Lauren. She's just currently finished rebranding everything for me. We're about to launch our new website and our branding, and she's just done such an amazing job. So I encourage you, whether or not if you're in startup stage or growth stage and needing that rebrand, make sure you connect with Lauren over on Instagram at Gemini Creative Studio. Now let's get into today's podcast. So let me take you back to 2016 when I went to a local conference here by ProBlogger, Darren Rouse. And at that event, these people were talking about this amazing 5-day mastermind over in the Philippines. And I didn't really know what a mastermind was, but it sounded good. And I also didn't know how I was going to make it happen, because in order to go to this mastermind, all up, by the time I bought the ticket, my travel insurance, and the airfare, it was going to cost me about $13,000. But anyways, I made it happen. I contacted the person who was hosting the event, Chris Ducker. I asked him if I could have a payment plan, to which I did. And from there, everything else just happened. I surrendered and everything else was beautifully magical. I went to this amazing event where there was 50 entrepreneurs from around the world. And then there was these 9 top speakers from around the world. And I remember going, gosh, I wish I could host something like this. Needless to say, I've hosted numerous masterminds and retreats here in Australia, and I'm about to have one over in Bali at the end of the month. But I was more also in awe with the fact that these 9 speakers just came together willingly to share their expertise, their awesomeness. And I thought just one day, I wish that maybe I would be the person that would be able to bring together my peers in order to infuse magic, lift vibration, bring ideas together, and just share overall awesomeness. And so I was fast forward to, what was it? I'd say it was July, beginning of August, when I was hosting my VIP cocktail party down in Sydney. And a couple of my friends were there and they're peers of mine. And I said, you know what? They said, we're coming up to do a speaking event up at the Gold Coast. Do you want to connect, Ange? I said, yeah. I said, do you guys want to hang out for the day and just kind of co-work? And they're like, sure. And I said to them, cool, let's leave it at that. And then what I did from there is I then thought about it. And I said, well, hold on. If I'm going to be meeting up with Omar and Nicole and it's just me, and I thought back to 2016 where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And it was there where this notion of daring to be scared came in, really wanting to push my limits, because I thought I want to host this event with peers from all around Australia. But those stories started to come and play. Who am I to do this? Will people say yes? What if they say no? All of these things. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And that's when I pushed through my limits. I reached out to peers here in Australia. And from there, I got 27 amazing business owners to say yes. And I can tell you that so many things have changed from pushing myself and pushing this scaredness and these limiting beliefs into awesomeness. And everything came to fruition this week when I hosted 27 amazing peers. So 27, including myself. And that was awesome. And from there, what happened was magic. Everyone came with their expertise. They led, they shared, they laughed. We hugged, we had dinner together, and it was just a day from 9 a.m. all the way through till about 9:30 p.m. and it was magic. But if I didn't, if I stayed in that scare mode, that never would have happened. If I wouldn't have pushed through those limits, right, and worry about what would people think, what if they said no, what would have happened? I don't know. I would remain stuck. I would probably remain a little bit stagnant. So even after being in business for 13 years, we all still experience these moments of feeling scared, and that when our limiting beliefs start to come in and play and take over our brain. So I want you to think about, where are you playing small? Where are you being scared? Because the reality is you're only one decision away from making a difference. You're only one decision away from making a change. You're only one decision away from having a breakthrough. Just like I did by being able to bring 27 of my amazing peers here in Australia together to host a peer mastermind at the Gold Coast this week. And again, the rewards that have come from this just today. So the mastermind was literally yesterday. Today is Wednesday at time of recording. This is going to drop on Thursday. I've already connected back with one of those amazing humans named Jackson, who's also been on the podcast. He flew back from the Gold Coast up to Cairns, drove out to the rainforest where he lives, and we got on a call today at 3:30, and there's already all these amazing things that the both of us are going to be able to interact together and help support each other's businesses grow. And it was because we were in that room together yesterday where the magic happened that this was able to start flourishing and coming to fruition. So again, I really, really, really think about, where are you playing small? Where is your scaredness stopping you from growing and achieving magical things? And do that one thing. Don't try and eat an elephant whole. Do that one thing to create the magic. I hope that this episode has given you a little bit of insight into, again, any one of us can go through these particular challenges, but any one of us also has the choice to make things happen, to make dreams come alive. You always have that option if you choose to. Don't remain stagnant, don't remain scared, but create awesomeness. And if you are needing any support within your business, don't forget that I support women around the world to create a personalized strategy, master their mindset, and make more money. You can head to angelahenderson.com.au to explore the different options on how I can support you. But for now, I hope you have a beautiful day no matter where you are in the world. And I look forward to you joining me for another amazing episode of the Angela Henderson Online Business Show. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, www.angelahenderson.com.au.